Chris, I know we ain't talked in a little bit. Well, actually, it's been about a week, so I guess we can't say it's been that long. But anyway, one of the things that's been on my mind I want to share with you guys, and I hope is a motivator and inspiration to maybe get you thinking a little bit differently, is basically motivation. You know, it is now February 20th. We are almost 2 months down into the new year. My timeline on Facebook is flooded with nothing but fitness information. People knocking out their fitness goals. Some people actually reaching their goals. Some people having trouble reaching their goals, and pretty much it's like that because I said it like that. I eliminate everything that pops up on my timeline that's not conducive to what it is I'm trying to do. So basically that's what I'm seeing on social media, and the only thing that I do is Facebook and YouTube. I'm trying to branch off into the Instagram and Twitter, maybe if I can get this YouTube thing jumping. But the whole point of it is how are you coming along with your fitness goals? You know what I'm saying? I noticed on some of the groups, some of the people who are doing this, they are reaching some of their goals, but some of them still have trouble trying to figure out how it works. And you know, I think the crazy thing about fitness, the crazy thing about exercise, nutrition, diet, working out, all that stuff, trying to get that body that you want by the summertime, is we think that it's gonna happen overnight because we see people advertise 250 pounds, lost 50 pounds in 6 weeks down to 200 pounds, and we think that that's gonna work for us because of an advertisement for a workout video or a dietary supplement or whatever. And the truth is, the fact of the matter is, it don't work like that. And then we get this defeatist attitude because, you know, 50 pounds in 6 weeks sounds good, but shit, we barely clearing 2.5 pounds a week, you know. So it becomes unrealistic. Now, can you drop that much weight in that short of time? Maybe so, but that's just an example. I don't want to get into the scientific details. That's for another video at another time. Basically, what I want to talk to you guys about is, hopefully y'all still sticking to your fitness goals. Hopefully you're still sticking to your routine. And I understand it's not happening as fast as you would want it to. Believe you me, mine isn't happening as fast as I wanted to. I'm going to do an update video for you guys when I get down to 228. I was trying to get to 225 by my birthday on the 25th. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm close. I'm awfully close. I'm 234 right now, and that's with water weight. So you can imagine if I shed that water weight, I'll probably be down to 232, maybe even 230. Who knows? But basically, to keep yourself going, to keep yourself motivated, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have the right attitude for it. You know, you gotta tell yourself when you're tired, you know, you're gonna get up and go do this because you trying to reach a goal. You know what I'm saying? When you get burnt out, stagnant, you know what I'm saying, it gets boring, you gotta tell yourself you getting the fuck up, you going to the gym, you're gonna dedicate at least 40 minutes to an hour, and then you coming home. It's all about the mental capacity that you have to really want to do this and really want to get through it. When I was growing up as a kid back home, my pops had a poster that he used to hang up on the wall, and the caption in the poster, it was a nice house, a mansion on the hill, and then it had a four-port car garage with all these different luxury cars in it, BMW, Mercedes, Ferrari, you name it. And the caption under that poster said, "Your attitude determines your altitude." And I always remember that. And it's true. You know, if you have a shitty attitude about something, you're not going to go far. You're not going to do very well. Whatever you set your mind to doing, if your attitude is shitty in the process of doing it, you're not going to achieve it. If you do come close to achieving it, it's going to be half-assed. It's not going to be the type of results that you thought you were going to get. You know, so you got to be in the right mind state. And part of being in the right mind state is your environment, your atmosphere. So one of the personal things I learned in my personal life is, you know, I had to remove myself from certain environments, certain atmospheres, and certain people. And I had to surround myself around something that took me out of my comfort zone, something that I was unfamiliar with, and some people that were better than me in various ways. And I had to recognize that they were better than me and accept that and humble myself to accept their knowledge and wisdom. And even now, that's something I got to remind myself of. So even on my personal fitness journey, you know, you see the video with Zai. I'm working out with her a lot, you know, at work. I got a video with a guy named Drew, you know, Navy guy, small guy, picking up big weight, heavy weight. You know, he's got a goal in mind that he wants to achieve in fitness. You know, my boy P. Lou, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, you know, all we used to do was ride motorcycles together and hit the gym and lift weights. And we would lift some serious weight. And, you know, so it's all about the environment that you keep yourself with that keeps you motivated, that keeps you going. Zai sends me text messages of motivational, inspirational stuff, you know what I'm saying, to keep me going, you know, and I say stuff to her to keep her going. You know, Drew, we talk about, you know, how he's lifting up heavy weights and stuff. And you know, it's just all type of things. You got to surround yourself in good company who wants to achieve positive, productive things like you. You got to put yourself in the atmosphere that's conducive to what you're trying to achieve, and it can't be nothing negative in that atmosphere. And it's got to be a stress-free environment. It's got to be a good environment that's conducive to motivating you to getting where you want to be and achieving the goals that you want to achieve. So basically, when you get to that moment where you're having second thoughts about what you're doing, you're in a fight or flight situation. So let's say you wake up in the morning, you know you got to go to the gym, but you're too damn tired to go. You're in a fight or flight situation. What are you going to do? You said you want to get down from 165 to 145 in 2 months. I think that's doable. That's what, about 20 pounds? That's doable. 10 pounds a month, that is absolutely doable. So you wake up that morning, you tired as hell. You got all types of shit to do throughout the day. You could go back to sleep and get about another 30, 40 minutes worth of rest. Or you can get your ass up and go to the gym. What do? You're in a fight or flight situation. Are you going to fight the fucking urge, the temptation to go to sleep and get up, put your gym clothes on, go to the gym real quick, bang out a 30, 40 minute workout, come home, get cleaned up, go to work? Are you going to go to lay down and get that 45 minutes of sleep? That 45 minutes could have been dedicated to some cardio that you could have burnt off 500, 600 calories, sent your body into an afterburn effect where your body is metabolizing the fat, burning the fat after you work out. You just missed 500 calories worth of afterburn that probably would have burnt another 500 calories just sitting on your ass doing nothing. So you was in a fight or flight situation and you decided to, you know, flee the scene, go back to sleep. That's what I'm saying. Your attitude, your mind, you have to know what you want to do and you have to want it. If you don't want it, it's not going to work for you. And it's harder to want something. You can say you want something, but it's harder to want it if you don't have yourself in the right environment, around the right company, in the right atmosphere. Because nobody's going to support you unless you're around people who are of that, because they're pushing towards similar goals. If they know you really trying to do it, they gonna push you too. They gonna hit you up that morning with a text message like, hey man, it's fucking It's 4:30 in the morning, man. Are you up? You ready to go? You know what I'm saying? They're going to give you a call. Hey, man, we hitting the gym around by 6. You up? You ready to go? You know. So that's another thing. Another thing I notice with people is they ask a lot of questions or they make a lot of statements. And I've been noticing this on Facebook and some of these fitness groups. They're not dumb. There's no such thing as a dumb question. So I don't want nobody to feel like you're asking a dumb question, because hell, even I have questions about this fitness grind. But you cannot buy into what we call in the Navy sea lawyers. CSEA, lawyers, out to sea, Navy reference. But you can't buy into these people who aren't really doing it, or the TV ad campaigns to tell you can do it like this in the shortest amount of time, or you don't have to do this, or you can do this. If you want to learn how to lose weight, if you want to learn how to gain and build muscle and do it the right way, you need a proper education. Now, I'm not saying I have the best education, but what I do for myself personally, I go out and I try to get the information that's going to help me get to where I want to go personally. I'm a big guy. I know I put on weight easy. I read up on things that will help me lose weight but maintain my muscle structure and help build my physique to that muscular physique, that muscular tone that I want, without sacrificing muscle and losing fat at the same time. That's the type of stuff that I do my personal research on. Smaller guys who are hard gainers, which means it's hard for them to put on weight, they shouldn't be listening to what I do for myself personally. And they shouldn't listen to what somebody else do for themselves personally unless that individual that they're listening to are similar to them, and that's going to benefit them in the long run. And the best way to know what's going to benefit you in the long run is to do your independent research, do your independent study, do your due diligence, and get an education on it. I posted on my last video the Arnold Schwarzenegger Bible of Modern Bodybuilding, and told you guys where you can go get that book at on Amazon. And it has a lot of great information in there about weight loss, about muscle toning. It's got information in there for women, men, guys who are hard gainers, big guys like me that are easy gainers trying to lose weight. I mean, Arnold's book runs the gamut of physique and fitness, and I cannot stress that enough for you guys. Go out and do your independent research. YouTube. I know I said don't buy into the TV commercialism of fitness and weight loss and all that, but YouTube has a lot of guys on there who have a lot of great information, and you don't have to listen to one specific guy. You don't have to listen to everything everybody says, but it's a lot of good information out there and things that you can even go research what these guys are saying to validate that it's true. So you have to do your due diligence, you know, when it comes to this. And this has become a long-winded soapbox. I'm finna get off of it. One more thing I want to share with you guys. I've talked about a guy that I know, Vincent Rose, and his brand H2G Fitness. He's an online coach for guys and girls who want to get in shape, who want to get that beach body for the summer. He put up a really good ass video this week about personal freedom. He talks about his personal story, how he got out of working for the establishment and got into working for himself, and it ties into what he did for himself in the fitness community. And it's an excellent video. I'm gonna put the link here. I wouldn't share nothing with you guys that I didn't think was of any value or had any validation. So I'm going to share Vince's stuff. I'm not going to go too deep into it because that'll take another 20 minutes. I'm already ate up 14 minutes of your time, and I hope you watched the video this long, which I'm pretty sure most of you haven't. But anyway, Attitude determines your altitude. Think positive. Mindset for personal goals. Have to want it. If you don't want it, you're not going to get it. Defeatist attitude. You versus you. You are the only person standing in the way of your own personal goals. Fight or flight. When you're in that situation where you have to make a decision, am I going to do this? Am I not going to do this? What are you going to choose? Educating yourself on making the right choices and decisions that benefits you. And last but not least, if you are going to have the right mindset for this, you have to be in the right environment, right atmosphere, in the right company. So those are the things I leave you guys with. That's banger motivation for the 20th of February. I'm going to drop another video featuring my boy Drew, Navy Banger series. I'm dropping another video with myself, doing another gym workout with myself. I don't know what routine I'm going to do. And I'm going to drop another video on some other shit that I don't even know what I'm going to talk about yet. But I hope I motivated you guys. Please watch all of this. If you have not watched all of this, if you don't watch all of this, I suggest you please go watch Vincent Rose's video. And until next time, Iron Gang for life. Iron Gang out. Let's go bang these weights. Let's go get it like we wasn't supposed to have it. Mind over metal. Go pick up some weight.